What up, NFT fam? Let's see what the news is today. Can I tell you a funny story? Yesterday, I was in a space and it was like 3:30 a.m., but I was really trying. There were like two people ahead of me, but I fell asleep in the space. That's how hard I'm working out here in spaces. I put up some more AI pieces. This is rainbow pizza, rainbow sailboat, rainbow hot air balloon, and rainbow waterfront. Everything is rainbow. See your life in color. 137 p.m. just announced that their shop is live, so I ran over there and got a t-shirt. I don't like crew neck t-shirts, but I still bought one because it's 137 p.m. and they have taught me so much and given me so much opportunity where it's just like I will wear this crew neck t-shirt to go with my other crew neck NFT t-shirts. So it's so funny. Um, this is what it looked like. Give me 1 second. So this was it. I added a new photography piece. This is me lifting up my flowers that I bought the other day in my vase. Um, and I bought one of these. Yesterday I hosted a Valentine's Day space and Valentine's was nice enough. It's a couple and they made this whole Valentine's Day collection. They're really good at like smart contracts too. You can learn from them. They made it so that the little envelope only opens on Valentine's Day. So I thought it was so cool. There's so many Valentine's Day projects in the NFT space that I wanted to have a Valentine's Day space. So they came in, they purchased one of my work, which was like so touched my heart, and I wanted to give that back because I want to send this Valentine's Day to my boyfriend. So I mean this Valentine's Day envelope to my boyfriend so I can open and it could be his first. It's not his first NFT, but maybe it'll be his first NFT. On MetaMask. I definitely helped him get a Macy's NFT, but this will be very sweet. So thank you for that. I saw this from Betty. Let's stop expecting utility from all NFTs. This is a dynamic space with different niches. Utility is awesome. But forcing it onto something that was intended as creative expression only results in a pressure on artists that just doesn't need to be there. I agree. It's too much to think of utility as a small artist. A lot of people are just kind of, in the space to literally survive. The pandemic was hard enough. Like, unless you're getting millions of dollars and you can afford to make a game, some of us just need to survive. So I really like that she put that out there. So Caleb's Code is putting out a free mint for all wavelength collectors. It's called Orbs. It's that same like pattern that he does, but in the shape of a ball. Very cute. And it's spinning, so love it. I was in this space. Lori Grace was hosting a space for women. She's always doing this. She's a great source of inspiration, a leader in the space for women. So definitely check it out. People are sharing powerful stories in here. This was a custom NFT that I did for Kirby, and it was so beautiful. He was telling me the story of the love, how they weren't looking for each other. They weren't looking for like a partner, but they found each other, and how his girlfriend loves roses, and they have a cat named Minnie Mouse. It was so adorable. So I'm so happy to make custom NFTs for people that share with their loved ones. Like it really touches my heart. So thank you for that. I was retweeting Lori's space. This is a project that really touches my heart. It is my friend. We went to school together. She is trying to leave her husband, take care of her daughter. And we went to dinner. I saw just like the light leave her body. And I was like, what is happening here? Like, there's so much space. There's so much magic internet money where we can get you on your feet. So me being an onboarder, being a super duper motivator, I was like, listen, you coming over, we are going to make you a MetaMask, we're going to make you a project, you are going to get on your feet. And the first piece that we posted, it was too high price, it was zero point 0.3. So I told her, okay, start make more pieces, price it lower, and she finally did that. I felt like she was like putting it off because she didn't have any hope. Like, listen, I hope to create a collection celebrating and honoring the barriers I have come to experience while raising my daughter. While it is true that sometimes the obstacles seem challenging, the strength and courage I have found because of my daughter surprises me. So I would love for her to have a great life with her daughter and feel safe and, everything else. Like, so this is the least that I can do. The prices go from 0.03 on Polygon all the way to zero point 0.3. I would love for you to either share it, retweet it, like it, comment, purchase it, whatever you can do to support her. I want her to see the light at the end of the tunnel that is NFTs and know that it is a supportive community that will lift her up and give her hope. Because when you feel trapped in a situation with no money, it is so dire. Like you feel just empty, hopeless, nothing. Like I have felt like that before, and I just don't want her to feel like that. So, and I'm really happy that she's getting into art and expressing herself, and it's really cute. Like she's got this little like the eyes with the eyelashes, and I was like, oh look, her style is emerging. So I would love for you to support her or retweet or whatever you can do because I want her to become financially free, and I feel like she can do that with NFTs. I was looking through my Instagram yesterday and I found this was the only piece that I have sold in real life. $30, I think it was. My classic little petals falling, fire, the flowers. Um, so this was a quote from a book. I think it was the Seth Project about just reality and manifestation. In your system of reality, you are learning what mental energy is and how to use it. You do this by constantly transforming your thoughts and emotions into physical form. You are supposed to get a clear picture of your inner development by perceiving the exterior environment. What seems to be a perception, an objective, concrete event independent from you, is instead the materialization of your own inner emotions, energy, and mental environment. It's so funny because my current spiritual healer, like he's saying the same thing. It's like your reality is a reflection of your subconscious beliefs, of your emotional state. You know, like when you start to see a pattern emerging in your environment, like start to see what your beliefs are around that. Um, a lot of times earlier in my relationships, the guys would leave, right? And my father also left. And it, psychologically, you can say, because I love psychology, you can say, okay, this kid was abandoned and now they're choosing people that abandon them as well. Or you could say spiritually, there's something there in terms of self-worth or self-love that is not there yet. And it is being reflected in the outside world. Like, for example, I am not worthy of being loved by a partner, right? That's a belief that then materializes in the world. And when people experience that, they start to blame themselves, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Something must be wrong with me. But it can be as simple as a belief. So what is encouraged, and this can be a belief about money, family, love, business, friendship, whatever the case may be. So what is encouraged, and I think I have seen this in the Silva project as well, is to go deep into meditation where you are in like a theta state and start to reprogram your subconscious beliefs. For example, like, affirmations. Why do we do affirmations? Because we are reprogramming our subconscious mind. And even if you are raised in an environment where you are forced to believe something about yourself or the world, right? It feels very foreign to then be like, oh, things are different now, or like, oh, I'm beautiful, or whatever the case may be, right? Or my body is good enough, or, I can have a voice in the world. So you then tell yourself things that you want to believe. You have to purge these subconscious beliefs that are not doing you justice, that are making you a victim in the world, and take on a new persona, a new identity, a new belief system that empowers you. So it's really funny that I was like looking at stuff like this in 2013, and then I'm still kind of in this same vein. And I really hope that, like, for example, I think I've struggled a lot with feeling like poor and poverty and living in a roach infested house for like so long. And like every time, like I would move, last time I moved out, I went to the apartment with a dog and I was like, hey, listen, I have a dog. I just want to let you know I can't live here unless you accept dogs. And they're like, okay, no problem. And then 3 months later, they send me a letter and it was like, hey, you can't have the dog here. And she wouldn't bark. She was very like, quiet, and she would just sit there. But I was just like, why is the world like fucking with me? Like I spent all this money on furniture. How the hell am I like, And it forced me back into living with my mom, feeling like worthless. And it's been like that for a long time. And then I never kind of got back on my feet again because I was so just like dead on the floor, basically, like just hopeless, just like, fuck it, what's the point of trying? Nothing ever works out, et cetera, et cetera. But that's a belief system. So I've been trying really, really, really hard to work on my own personal problems in that sense of belief systems, but it is encouraging to me that it's like, oh, the locus of power, right? The locus of power, is it external? Is it internal? Oh, so you're telling me that if I change my belief system, if I tell myself affirmations that, oh, I will succeed in life, great, let me try that, because the other way is not working anyway. So I just want to encourage people to think about that for a second and reflect on it, maybe put it into your art as well. It's a really powerful thought. So anyway, I went on a rant. For anyone that wants to see the longevity of how long I've been drawing these goddamn flowers, 2013, the evolution of flowers. And the concept is you're born, you find a partner, you separate, you get sad, and then you die. Like, that's literally where my head was at. Love dies, and then so do you. Like, really depressed. Like, if you're different, people won't accept you. Just shit like that. Like, sadness, the same thing. Like, you're born, you grow up, you find a partner, you have a kid, you separate, the kid suffers, like lots of emotional things with these little flowers. But anyway, the dates are there, so you can't really argue with that. So next year I will have been drawing these flowers for 10 years, which is kind of cool. Also, WonderPals and Funkles, which is like, I've never even heard about this. I guess it's fun uncles. This is cool, supporting men's health. And they're teaming up with WonderPals. So I did the same thing, follow, retweet, tag your fun pal. This was an artist that came into my space yesterday. I thought his project was so cool. It's like a chopped up pineapple, like with all these like lines and stuff. It's called Pineapple Express Tropical Isolation. Let me see. It's a psychedelic plane, and he has not had any buyers yet. So I would love to get him some buyers. Really beautiful stuff. It's on Polygon. It's affordable. So take a look if you're interested. What is this? Oh, this was a video. I hosted the Valentine's Day space yesterday, as I said, and Prism came in, and we were talking about like bridging from from Polygon to Ethereum and back again. And he shared this video, so I wanted to take a look at it. I haven't seen it yet, but it was a source that I wanted to, become more knowledgeable about using KuCoin and something like that. So I thought it was cool. This was the piece that Valentine's purchased from me. It's part of my Tee Off Gen collection, which is my generative collection. Super cute. It's a pink background with holding 2 flowers. So thank you so much for supporting me. It meant a lot to me. And then I gave them a shout out and talked about their project. These were some NFTs that I made yesterday. This is Carried Away. Can't express love because, you're always hiding it. You're not sharing it. And whereas this person is bursting with love, so they're sharing it. And then this kind of came out of nowhere, which really surprised me. I was like, oh, this shape kind of looks like a dinosaur, and let me connect it to a flower. And so I really like the way it turned out. So now this is Dino Flower. This was my space last night. This is Gary V. He's having a secret wine party possibly in LA tomorrow, which is today. So stay tuned for that. Turn on your notifications. I went to his secret wine party in New York City, and I got to talk to him on the street outside. So that was really cool. And if you like Gary V, you could totally do that. So stay tuned for that. Vinny Hager said, what in your life gives you wonder? They picked someone last night. So I had retweeted it, shared it, said my mom inspires me, but I didn't get picked. So I also learned that the letters collection is all hand drawn. So he has 1,000 pieces that are not generative. So that's kind of cool because if you look at the, hold on a second. OpenSea letters. So all of these pieces are hand drawn. It's so cool, not generative, and it's 1,000. So that's really inspiring to me, who's also kind of doing the same like hand-drawn type of thing, but really cool. So WonderPals, they're coming out on the 26th. So literally in 15 days for a mint price of 0.08. And Gary Vee talked about them as well. So they're guaranteed to sell out pretty much is my expectation. And on top of that, they're probably going to raise in price pretty quickly. But I will be buying one of these at any cost. I want to buy one like in the 20s if I can't get one at a mint price because they're so cute. And I'm really hopeful about them. So this was kind of incredible. So World of Women NFT, the fund for World of Women purchased my mom's latest NFT. It says the Wow Fund. And if you look at the WOW Fund, the World of Women Fund for Crypto Art supports the artists of the NFT space by investing in their work and putting them under the spotlight. So this is kind of like, holy shit. I was like, Mom, do you realize what's going on? So funny. She's like, oh, can I see? Can I see the pictures of the NFTs? She says NFL a lot. It's so funny. She's having a space tomorrow. So definitely come into her space. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on her page, which is, she changed her name to Lucky Grandma, even though she's not a grandma. She wanted to be a lucky grandma because she feels lucky and people call her a grandma. So that was funny. So let's see, what's this? This is just another reminder about WonderPals. I'm really looking forward to this launch. Cool Cats, Cool Pets has sold out. Let's see what their floor price is like. Cool Pets. 2.39. I was in the space yesterday with 137Pm listening to Lucky Ducky NFT. They are a claymation project, and so they gave out a POAP, and this is what it looked like. Very cute. So I got that yesterday. Every time 137Pm has a space, you know there's a POAP or probably a POAP. So really happy to be in there and learn and ask questions, and like, it's super awesome. Alessandro came into my space yesterday, and he has this beautiful artwork that I wanted to share. Really lovely. He went through some like hard times in his life, and like, I just want the best for him, so I wanted to share his work. This is when my mom sold her piece. I told her congratulations. This is another artist that has not had buyers yet, A Sight for Sore Eyes. Beautiful photography, so I wanted to share this as well. Beautiful. Someone that came into my space. And it looks like that's it for now. I saw this as well from Quarter Machine. They have had a new video, and it's had 1 million views in less than 24 hours. So Quarter Machine is a project that I really like because they give royalty rewards. So I think they only have 1,000 pieces. The floor is pretty much 0.38, and it goes up pretty quickly. I've talked about them before in my videos. I love this one, so pretty. And then if you go to this page, you can see all the ones that have got the licensing rewards. So everything from episode 1, if they use these NFTs, you got about 0.5 Ethereum airdrop to you. And if you were used in Adley's PlaySpace, which is an app, you get about 0.185 Ethereum airdrop to you. So I like that because they give back to their holders. So that was really cool. So I wanted to, talk about that, that I saw that, and they are connected to a YouTube channel. So every time people watch the videos, the views rack up, the money racks up, and they, help out that way. So it's really cool. And it looks like that's about it. So remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I love reading your comments and replying to them. Take a look at my project if you get a chance. I've got other links in here as well. And we are now at 512 pieces. So thank you so much for the support. I think we have about 20 pieces left. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 pieces until the floor is 0.1, which I'm really excited about. So I will see you guys next time, and bye. Oh my God, what'd I do?